Practice number 15 recap, and Ben Johnson announces that starters will play versus the Bills. Caleb Williams started the day slow but bounced back. Ozzie Trapillo was not getting reps at left tackle today, and much more. As for the preseason matchup this weekend, starters will play, everyone will play. Words directly from Ben Johnson's mouth. All of the starters who are available, including Caleb Williams and company, will be starting on Sunday night. A huge test for this young roster against a perennial Super Bowl contender with the Buffalo Bills. It's also a primetime night game this week. This is as close to a regular season as you will see during the preseason, at least for the first quarter or so. Maybe we can hope the entire first half. But I expect the Bills starters to at least play the first quarter. We'll see. As far as practice goes today, first, Karan Amagaji was back, so let's go ahead and talk about the weird development at left tackle. Braxton Jones started the day with the first team, but it was Theo Benedict who worked in next, and then Karan Amagaji was getting third team reps at left tackle. And then Karan Amagaji was getting the third team reps as far as left tackle, and he rotated in as well. But it was Ozzie Trapillo who spent the entire day getting second team reps on the right side. He was the backup to Darnell Wright, getting his reps at right tackle. Very interesting development there, especially after just watching the All 22 film last night. My biggest takeaway at left tackle was that Braxton Jones really struggled badly, and meanwhile, Ozzie looked very solid. Now, Ozzie was playing against mainly third stringers, so maybe the coaching staff wanted to see him dominate more. Ozzie did get beat by Montez Sweat today and give up a sack, but Braxton Jones got beat badly on a couple of reps. He also had a couple of false starts as well. Braxton Jones did not have his best practice. To me, Ozzie has simply been our best left tackle in camp, but getting him reps on the right side isn't a bad thing. I think the coaches want to see all of the tackles get reps there, just in case they end up having to be the swing tackle. But it's puzzling to me that Ozzie did not get any reps on the left side today. If this continues going forward, then maybe it would suggest Braxton is the favorite. It's something to monitor over the next week. We'll find out more Friday against the Bills, and then where does Ozzie play Sunday night? Meanwhile, Caleb Williams had a really good practice today. He got off to a slow start, but then he started hitting his receivers for some big time gains. His favorite target today was Rome Odunze, who he hit for multiple TDs and a ton of completions. Olamide Zaccheaus was also very involved as well, and DeAndre Swift had a couple of nice runs and a big TD. The offense was far from perfect, though. There were still a couple of pre-snap penalties, and Caleb did miss a pitch to DeAndre Swift that Montez Sweat would pick up and return for a touchdown. Ben Johnson was not happy, but Caleb bounced back and looked really sharp the rest of the day, including the red zone and 2-minute drills, which were his best portions of practice. Tyson Bagent also had a really good day. He connected with Luther Burden for a couple of highlight type plays. Both players are having great camps. Luke Newman, the rookie guard, meanwhile, was not at practice today. He entered the concussion protocol after Sunday's game, but he looked really good while he was on the field. Now let's talk about the defense, where Jervon Dexter and Montez Sweat both continue putting together great camps. They were both in the backfield a lot today. Jervon Dexter did get his arm wrapped up and he left practice briefly, but he did return and finish the day. Dio O, our newly signed defensive end, also bull rushed Braxton Jones and put him on the turf in a one-on-one drill. At cornerback, Nashawn Wright and Tyreek Stevenson continue getting starter reps, and Josh Blackwell is working in place of Kyler Gordon, who is now being called week to week. I think they're being cautious with Kyler, and they want to get him ready to go for week one. Same with Jalen Johnson, who our head coach said is right where he needs to be in terms of his recovery. I think both players should be ready to go for the Vikings. Meanwhile, Terrell Smith continues his solid camp. Although he worked mostly with the third team today, he made a bunch of plays. Pads were back on today, but this wasn't close to the most intense practice at camp. Even though there was some hard hitting and live tackling, I think things are really going to ramp up by Friday. During today's presser, he said every single week, these guys will have to earn their roles in the offense. Basically, if you want the ball, you need to earn it. No block, no rock. He said what these guys do when the ball is not in their hands is key to getting the ball in the game. Also, how these guys practice matter as well. That will determine who gets the ball on Sundays. Big practice tomorrow, and then Friday is Bears versus Bills joint practice, day off on Saturday, and then preseason game on Sunday Night Football. Starters will be playing. Let me know in the comments how excited you guys are to watch that game. Give me a bear down if you'll be tuning in on Sunday night. I, for one, cannot wait. Please remember to hit that like button for me. Stay tuned. I have a ton more content on the way. And until next time, bear down.